Have you ever stopped to truly consider why getting kicked in the testicles is such a uniquely, excruciatingly painful experience? It's a sensation that seems to transcend normal pain thresholds. It's a universal experience that can bring anyone, even the toughest individuals, to their knees, instantly. No matter how strong, how resilient, or how tough they are, this particular type of trauma seems to bypass all defenses. This isn't just a simple ouch, a fleeting moment of discomfort. It's a full-body alarm, a biological panic button being slammed with maximum force. It's a system override that hijacks your entire system, demanding immediate attention. So why does this tiny, vulnerable area wield such immense power, capable of crippling the human body? The answer lies in a complex and fascinating mix of anatomy, the physical structure, neurology, the intricate network of nerves and signals, and evolution, the driving force behind our biological design. We're about to dive deep into the science behind this infamous and often avoided pain, so buckle up and prepare for a wild ride. No matter who you are, regardless of background or physical prowess, a direct hit to this region can completely reset your entire universe, throwing your senses into disarray. The pain is deep, nauseating, and all-consuming, radiating outwards in waves of agony. It's a pain experience unlike any other injury you might encounter in your lifetime. Let's explore the intricate anatomical structures involved, the complex nerve pathways that transmit the pain signals, and the underlying evolutionary reasons behind this uniquely intense agony. By the end of this exploration, you'll fully understand why this pain is so incredibly intense, and why it's a biological lesson that you will most definitely never forget. To truly understand the intensity of the pain experienced from a groin strike, we need to delve into the biological hardware involved. We need to understand the anatomy and physiology that makes this area so uniquely sensitive. At the heart of this sensitivity are the testicles. These are not just any organs, they are the primary male reproductive glands. These organs are crucial for producing sperm, the vehicle for reproduction, and testosterone, the primary male sex hormone responsible for a myriad of functions from muscle development to libido. Both sperm and testosterone are essential for reproduction and the continuation of our species. Unlike the heart or lungs, which are safely tucked away inside the rib cage and abdominal cavity, the testicles are left exposed, hanging outside the body in the scrotum, a pouch of skin and muscle. This external placement is a key factor in their vulnerability. This placement isn't a flaw or an oversight. It's a critical adaptation for temperature control. Sperm production requires a temperature slightly lower than the core body temperature to function at its best. But this clever design, this evolutionary adaptation, comes at a cost: vulnerability. The testicles are inherently exposed and unprotected. With only a thin layer of skin and muscle for protection, there's very little to absorb or dissipate the force of an impact. Any impact is felt directly and intensely. The lack of padding means the force is transmitted straight to the organs themselves. It's like leaving the crown jewels outside the castle walls, completely exposed and ripe for the taking. Great for function, terrible for safety. A prime example of a biological trade-off. This trade-off means the testicles are both vital and exposed, a dangerous combination in the rough and tumble world we inhabit, setting the stage for dramatic consequences when struck. The body is simply not equipped to handle blunt force trauma to this area. The lack of natural armor means every hit is delivered straight to delicate tissue, rich in nerve endings. That's why even a minor impact, one that might barely register on another part of the body, can cause such overwhelming pain in the testicles. What makes the testicles so exquisitely sensitive? What is it about this particular area of the male anatomy that makes even the slightest tap feel like a catastrophic event? It's all about the nerves, a complex network of pathways that transmit information throughout the body. The density and type of nerves present in the testicles are key to understanding this intense sensitivity. They're packed with nociceptors, specialized nerve endings designed to detect potentially harmful stimuli. These pain receptors are highly concentrated in this area, far more so than in many other parts of the body. They exist at a much higher density than most of the body. This means that even a small amount of stimulation can activate a large number of these receptors. Even a slight touch, something that might barely register elsewhere, can trigger a massive pain signal, as if every alarm in the system goes off at once, a cacophony of signals screaming for attention. The tough outer membrane, the tunica albuginea, which encapsulates the testicles, doesn't stretch. providing very little give or cushioning. So any impact, even a minor one, compresses the nerves inside against this rigid structure, amplifying the pain far beyond what you might expect. This isn't just a local reaction. It's not simply a matter of the testicles themselves feeling pain. The nerves send a tidal wave of pain signals surging to the brain, overwhelming its sensory processing capabilities. The result is instant, overwhelming agony that demands your full attention, hijacking your senses and leaving you unable to focus on anything else. These nerves don't just stay local. The pain isn't confined to the immediate area. They connect deep into the body, establishing pathways to other vital organs and systems, which is why the pain spreads, radiating outwards from the source. A single blow becomes a full system crisis, triggering a cascade of physiological responses, with pain radiating far beyond the point of impact, creating a ripple effect throughout your entire being. It's a neurological explosion with a blast radius that extends throughout your body, leaving you reeling in its wake. Why does a hit to the groin make you feel sick to your stomach? The answer: the vagus nerve, a major communication line between your gut and brain. During fetal development, the testicles start near the abdomen and drag their nerves down as they descend. This means the testicles share nerve pathways with your digestive system. When pain signals shoot up these shared nerves, your brain gets confused and triggers a gut reaction. Nausea, dizziness, even fainting. It's a classic case of crossed wires. Your stomach reacts to pain that didn't happen to it. The vagus nerve's overreaction can drop your blood pressure and heart rate, making you feel faint. All this from a single, well-placed impact. Evolution made the testicles ultra-sensitive for a reason: survival and reproduction. Any threat to this area is treated as a top priority emergency by your body. The pain is a built-in alarm, teaching you to protect this region at all costs. It's negative reinforcement at its most primal, one unforgettable lesson, and you'll never forget to guard yourself. Evolution prioritized sperm production over physical protection, leaving the testicles exposed. It's a compromise: optimal function, but maximum risk. Despite the vulnerability, the system works most of the time. The pain is a direct line to your ancient instincts, making you react instantly. It's not just physical, it's psychological, to an existential alarm that feels fundamentally wrong. That's why the memory of this pain sticks with you for life. Let's walk through what happens after impact. First, millions of pain receptors fire at once, creating a blinding wave of pain. The nerves send signals racing up to the brain, triggering the fight-or-flight response. Heart pounding, sweating, adrenaline surging. Then, the vagus nerve kicks in, causing nausea, dizziness, and sometimes a sudden drop in blood pressure. The pain spreads, radiating through the abdomen and back, turning sharp agony into a deep, throbbing ache. Your body is overwhelmed, hitting every emergency button it has. As the shock fades, inflammation sets in. Swelling and tenderness can last for hours or days. The dull ache lingers, a constant reminder of the incident. It's a multi-stage drama: shock, chaos, meltdown, and aftermath, all from one small, vulnerable spot. In the end, a kick to the testicles is a masterclass in biology. It's the result of exposed, vital organs packed with nerves, all for the sake of reproduction. The pain is a powerful teacher, hardwired by evolution to make you protect what matters most. Ancient nerve pathways explain the gut-wrenching nausea, while the vulnerability is a reminder of biology's compromises. This isn't just pain, it's a full-body event, a symphony of crossed wires and evolutionary safeguards. Next time you see someone doubled over, you'll know the science behind their agony. Our bodies are complex, sometimes flawed, but always fascinating, and this is one lesson you'll never forget.